What is loneliness? Some say it's being left alone, with no one to share your time. Others describe it as standing in a crowd and seeing no familiar faces. Yet, others believe that attending a gathering and being ignored is the epitome of loneliness. Clearly, loneliness isn't just about being physically alone, it's about feeling isolated even when surrounded by people. It's the sense of discomfort, of not fitting in, that makes one feel truly lonely. During middle age, many of us force ourselves to blend in and make connections for the sake of career and social status, even if we feel out of place. However, in retirement, many people embrace a self-reliant mode, turning passive loneliness into an active choice for solitude. Whether we have friends or not becomes less important. As the writer Zhou Guoping said, one cannot have many true friends. Those who claim to have friends all over the world are either shallowly self-satisfied or humbly trying to please others. For retirees who have no friends, this often highlights three key aspects of their reality, contrasting with those who seek the company of others. 1. Accepting the reality of people leave, tea cools, and adapting quickly to a new life. Some say, the most successful animals are not the strongest, but the ones who adapt the fastest. Indeed, adaptability is key to survival. If, by the age of 60, you are still attached to your career and can't let go, you'll struggle to enjoy retirement and may feel lost without the company of colleagues or the structure of work. Those who live more easily adjust their mindset the day they retire. They no longer see themselves as workers. One of my friends shared a story about a colleague named Zhang, who retired from his job at a government office. On his last day, Zhang packed his things, had lunch in the cafeteria, and quietly left the office. The director of the unit wanted to organize a farewell dinner for Zhang, but he politely declined. While goodbye parties seem reasonable, they often bring up complex emotions. That sense of lingering attachment, of feeling like bonds are being forcefully severed, can be painful. It's like in the TV drama Legend of the White Snake when Fa Hai separates Su Xian and Bai Suzhen, despite their attempts to hold on to each other. The scene is dramatic, but the outcome is inevitable. Former co-workers, who you once saw every day, eventually fade from your life. Most of the friendships made in the workplace are based on mutual benefit. As the old saying goes, people respect your clothes before they respect you. When you no longer wear your professional clothes, the friendships connected to that position naturally fade away. No one enjoys reheating yesterday's tea, so we shouldn't keep trying to refill a cold cup of tea. 2. Deep down, you reject socializing and no longer feel the need to compromise. The term going along with the crowd refers to playing a role, often for the sake of convenience. Some people consider this skill to be a form of emotional intelligence. Regardless, it involves concealing your true feelings and going against your nature to fit in. In the workplace, you often find yourself thinking, I have my own ideas, but I can't express them. I have to follow the group's decision. Or you might dislike someone but still have to cooperate with them for the sake of maintaining harmony at work. We often say, seek common ground while respecting differences, but the truth is that people are inherently different, and not everyone can fully align. We differ in values, methods of handling things, attitudes toward life, and even financial status. How can everyone be the same? If parents can be biased toward their children, it's no surprise that coworkers play favorites. Once you leave the workplace, you can finally be yourself and stop pretending to fit in. My uncle, for example, retired and started playing gateball with his former subordinates. One day, he lost a match to a man named Zhang, who had once worked for him. When he expressed frustration, Zhang told him, I used to let you win because you were the boss. But now, we're all just old men. Why should I let you win? Zhang's words stung my uncle, who struggled to accept his new reality. The sharp contrast between his past authority and his current status caused him pain. He had failed to adapt, and that left him feeling lost. In truth, when you stop accommodating others, your true nature comes to the surface. This can alienate those who once respected you out of necessity. So, if you find yourself without friends in retirement, it's not surprising. 3. With clarity, you realize that having a good family is enough. Writer Haruki Murakami once said, "If you don't have any friends, congratulations, you've matured." While this sentiment may be hard for younger people to grasp, it rings true for older adults. No matter how strong a friendship is, it can fade over time. The only relationships that endure are those bound by blood. In other words, your family is the only constant. Having no friends doesn't mean you're completely alone, it means the people around you have become family. After retiring, focusing on family and grandchildren offers more satisfaction than socializing with friends. You're free from the need to attend gatherings or entertain others, giving your children peace of mind and leaving you more time for yourself. As author Virginia Satir said, "I believe that family and the outside world are fundamentally different. The family can be a place of love, care, and understanding, a place for replenishment and rejuvenation. Retirement is not just about leaving the workplace, it's about entering a new phase of life and rediscovering a sense of renewal. We spend our younger years building careers, and as we age, we return to the home. This cycle is a natural part of life, and as you refocus on family, your social circle will naturally shrink. 4. Being without friends is often a personal choice, not just a consequence of retirement. Spiritually independent people exude a certain grace and freedom. When they walk alone, it's with light steps. Like a flower blooming in a quiet valley, they don't seek admiration from others. They don't need to adjust to city life, but that doesn't stop them from blossoming. They still emit fragrance, even if no one is there to notice. In a bustling world full of people, true friends are rare to find. After many twists and turns in life, the ultimate lesson is learning to befriend yourself. When you're young, you learn to be your own mentor. When you're old, you learn to enjoy your own company.